All right, here we are at the very start or end, based on your perspective, of Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. We are here way at the beginning, and there's Munising, where we just had lunch and I just showed you, and there's that big giant island we discussed. As you can see, the actual trail goes all the way out to Grand Marais, Michigan. It's like 40-50 miles away, but we're like right here right now. We're gonna see Munising Falls, and then we're probably gonna walk in a bit, maybe go out to this beach here, because the falls itself, it's only quarter-mile round trip, so it's literally like a football field away, if that. Yeah, I guess 2 football fields away, I should say. And what was I gonna say? Oh, it's like empty here. So my family, like I said, we came here over the summer, and this was just filled with vehicles, filled with people. It was insane. And now it's like there are 3-4 vehicles in the parking lot. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, wow, I really do like this place. This is the place I first came to that made me fall in love with Michigan. Decided I wanted to move here. It was earlier in the fall when I came here. Not much though, like maybe 1 week earlier. So that shows how much difference a week makes, because there were tons of leaves on the trees when I was here a year ago. Oh, we've already almost made it to the falls, people. 800 feet away. And right now I do have the battery. Hang on. I have the battery plugged in. You can see the wire for it. It's plugged into my iPhone, which is awesome. It's definitely helping preserve battery power. I'm going to make filming a breeze, but people are going to think I'm crazy. I think I'm some kind of famous YouTuber, and I won't have the heart to tell them that I have all of 3 subscribers right now and a whole 50 views on my channel. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. Let's go for a nature hike. Okay, hiking, I will say this is a lot easier than, it's way easier than taking photos and writing about it later. Like talking history and talking towns and communities, I might need to do my research before, but stuff like this, oh my gosh, oh my goodness, this is simple, easy, boys. Yeah. And I'm hoping that the audio quality and the video quality is all really good, because I tried to get the settings right, did my best there. Oh my gosh, look at that. Internet just automatically uploads where I'm at. Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Cool. Very cool. I love technology. Look at the water, it's so clean. It's also kind of yellow tinted. So that tint is from the iron. All these places are so rich in iron that the water, the rivers and streams, they have this kind of rust color to them. It's kind of cool. Oh, doggo. Still need a dog. Yeah. Let's see here. Cute dog. Hello. Hey. I don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Oh, here we go. Upper viewing platform or lower viewing platform? Let's try upper. Let's do this. We'll go the distance. We'll climb some stairs. Oh, so other than Halloween, what's been going on with my nightlife lately? Not much. My sleep patterns are just really screwed up because it's so dark up here. I'm not used to it. So obviously winter's coming, so days are getting shorter. And in the summer, I was also struggling up here because there was so little sun or so little nighttime. Like the sun would set at like 10:30 at night, 11, and then be back up again at like 5 a.m. And it's just like, oh my gosh, how do you even sleep? And now it's the opposite problem of, I'll wake up in the morning for work and it'll be 5:36 a.m. It's dark out. That's fine. No big deal. No different from California. But then I'll get ready, like have my breakfast, get dressed, and it'll be like 7 and still pitch black out. And then I'll go to work, it'll be like 7:30, still pitch black out. And then get to work, start work. Sun's not even rising till like 8:30, 8:40 in the morning. And it's just such a drain. Something I'm definitely not used to. On the flip side, oh, this is pretty cool. I've never actually done this little hike. It seemed too short and puny to me, but it's got cool cliffs and things. On the flip side, evenings here are oddly later than what I'm used to back in California. So the sun's still, even in November, it's still not setting till like 7:30 at night. And so you have this weird mix of really, really late sunrises and sunsets, which is just brutal. I'm not used to it. I'm someone that lives by the sun, I guess. And so every time, like a day like today, where I have a day off, I'm just sleeping in like nobody's business, not waking up till like 9-10 in the morning. And it's just those days I have to work that are just really screwing with me. I know that's not supposed to be healthy. You're supposed to keep a set pattern with waking up, but I don't know. I really like sleeping in. It's really nice. Cool. We found a waterfall, folks. We are touching grass today. Getting out there in nature. That's a really pretty waterfall. I like that one. Oh. Very cool. Peaceful, folks. Peaceful. Says I can't go off the trail. Says that rocks are gonna fall on my head. I'm okay with it. I'll risk it. Just for the content. Just for you people. I love this camera flip feature. Why don't they normally have this on iPhones? It's crazy. But yeah, pretty cool scene. I bet it was really pretty like a week or two ago with the leaves. That's the time to be here. Like mid-October. If you're planning a trip, that's when you want to come here. Okay, got a little bit of zen. Let's go see what else we can see. There's still plenty to explore. Plenty to do. It's perfect timing to walk away because a huge family's coming up. Hello. So, back to Jump King. Back to this horrifying video game. Why it's so painful. So like it sounds, the whole game is just you jumping. And you're trying to jump to the top of like this castle. And in classic Nintendo game style, there's a princess waiting at the top. They call it a hot babe. You gotta jump up to the top of the castle to reach the hot babe that's waiting for you. But every single jump that you do is absolutely brutal. And it has to be perfectly timed and perfectly executed, or else you can fall like all the way back to the beginning. You could make hours and hours worth of progress of perfect jumps and then screw up just once and boom, you're back at the beginning. And so it's just this frustratingly brutal video game, almost impossible to beat, but it must be beatable. I've seen people do it, at least online. I guess it could be cheating. But yeah, once you beat it, then you become a gamer. That's how you do it, folks. So that's the big game I'm playing. I don't really have a lot of time for video games these days, though. Like, even with Jump King, I'll play for maybe 10-15 minutes and then save my progress if there is any progress, and that's about it. I used to play lots of video games, but not as many these days. These days I'm mostly just working and raising money in my job. Job's going pretty well, actually. I think so far, if I add up everything we've brought in since I started work, and it's by no means like am I the cause of all this. A lot of these things were in motion as I was starting work, but raised over $1 million for like schools and churches and all sorts of things up here in the Upper Peninsula. That's crazy to think about in such a short amount of time. I've only lived here like 6-7 months, but it's heartwarming. It's good work. Very different from my former job as an attorney. Like, still moving money from one pocket to another, but doing it in a grateful, happy, everyone's trying to make the world a better place type way, not a trying to rectify the wrongs of the past type way. These streams. Let's get back over to the beach area, and then we will be done here in Munising, at least done filming, and then I can just enjoy myself. I saw a brewery in town. I might stop there before calling it a complete day. That, or I might just go back to Marquette, because they have plenty of good breweries too. But I won't be doing the green bean / breakwater seltzer dinner again. No way. One and done. There's another doggo. Let's just turn this YouTube channel into me filming people's dogs. Alright, I promised I would hold the video straighter as I filmed, and I don't know that I'm succeeding in that at all. So I apologize if it's not looking good. Look how empty this is. This is crazy. There were so many people here this summer. And from like everywhere. It was like New York, Oregon, California, Florida, Georgia, Texas. Like, you could literally see pretty much every state's license plate in this parking lot. And now it's looking like it's all Michiganders. Michigander. That's a weird word. Let's see. Sandpoint Marsh Trail. I wish there was a trail over here that took you over to the beach. But I don't see one, so I think we'll just have to walk it over. And hopefully it's not too far of a walk, and hopefully I don't get killed walking in the gutter here. Oh, even if not, I might just go. Okay, I think I see somewhere to go. Isn't this so exciting, just walking around with me talking neurotically about my life? Although I will say, filming, you have a bit of a filter. Like, you kind of pick your words before you say them, which you do in writing too. In fact, writing, you really pick your words, but something about writing, you're more open to sharing things that may be way too private or personal. Whereas video, I would just feel very uncomfortable talking about my personal life completely and going into topics like dating and relationships and romance and stuff like that. So I guess this gives me a bit of a filter. I guess it kind of makes the blog a bit more plastic too, unfortunately, for anyone who actually liked reading about my love life. Why you would, I don't know. I can get a little more philosophical though, talking through video. Kind of a hippie type thing. Yeah. Maybe not. Maybe I just end up talking about Jump King and video games. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be way down here to get to a beach. Am I even gonna reach it? Is it like miles and miles away? I could have swore there was a beach like right here. I might be wrong. And if I'm wrong, it's a big fail. But that's okay. I'm used to failure. There are a few leaves on the trees over here still. It's kind of nice. The Commission on Aging. What do they do here? Do they study people who are growing old? Providing services that help older adults remain in their homes. Oh, okay. It's just like your typical hospice type service. It's kind of a weird name for it though. The Commission on Aging. Sounds very Orwellian, actually. Come on, wasn't there a beach over here? I guess it's like several miles down still. This is a fail. This is an F. F for Mr. Taylor's blog. Oh, sometimes I'll refer to myself as Mr. Taylor still, which of course is what my students called me back in the day. Yeah, we're gonna go back, but I do see there's a hospital up here, like a small hospital. And so I'm just gonna go around this parking lot, and there's a good view from over there, and that's where I'll cut it. So what did I teach? What did I teach as a teacher back in the day? I taught a lot of things. Math, like pre-calculus, calculus, statistics, and social sciences. So I taught history, economics, government, stuff like that. My students were good students. I enjoyed my students. Hopefully I was a decent teacher. Sometimes I wonder. I feel like I'm gonna get myself in trouble back here. But yeah, there's no one around. It's the worst that could happen. I just wanted to see this view over here. Even their hospital has a great view. Like all the buildings here in this town, just awesome views. And look at that. That's awesome. See that? It's a really calm day here. There's like no wave whatsoever. Oh no, I thought this wrapped all the way around. It doesn't. That's okay. Stop at the edge here. This is a weird stopping point. I feel like I'm gonna keep filming and walking back, and then I'll cut it back in the parking lot. Yeah, I don't know about stopping right here. Okay, let's go back. Oh no, I hit something. What did I do? There. Okay. So these days, do I do much with math or anything? Not really, sadly. Like I said the other day, I've mostly been studying Japanese. Earlier this year, I was gearing up to do a master's degree in mathematics at Northern Michigan. And it was like, I got in, lined up for a TA-ship, started studying differential geometry, and I was gearing up for topology too, and some complex analysis. Those were my first courses I took. And then, happily, I got this job, and I couldn't really do the job and the master's degree program same time, at least not while I was just starting out work, so I had to keep the focus on working, but I'm still in conversation with the professors and stuff there, or I was over the summer at least, and they totally understood my predicament, said, try again, like either this upcoming semester or next year, academic year, so we'll see about that. But it would be very nice to get back into the classroom and back to teaching again. It's something I haven't done in a while now, and something I really miss doing. It was kind of my vocation in life. Now my vocation in life is walking around with an iPhone and talking to myself while filming. Progress, boys. All right. Well, that was just so sad and depressing. Oh, Oh, it looks like there is a little trail right there. I see a trail through the trees, and I hear someone walking. There probably is a way to walk to that beach, but I'm guessing it's several miles. Nothing close. All right. Well, this time we will cut it here. Look at that, full 20 minutes in. Wonderful video time. I will talk to you guys either from another point here in Michigan or in a few weeks in downtown Omaha. We will see. Talk to you later. Cheers.